Do you know how to get yourself 20% more piglets upon the launch of Animal Farm and the Piggy Bank? Because I'll tell you one thing, I do. I know exactly how to do that.
That's right.
Tell me how you do it. She won't tell anyone. She said it feels better if you only just tell her. It takes the blood cold, like we're having fun.
While the prospects are bright, the road ahead has twists and turns. Yes, it does. Welcome back to Crypto Mischief, where I talk about my favorite thing in the entire world. Goddamn cryptocurrency! That's right. So, this may well be the most important week of young Forex sharks' life. Yeah, this is make or break, I feel, and I'm pretty confident about what's going to be going down in the next few days with the Animal Farm. I do say Forex sharks' life, but it is a community effort. The Animal Farm is my farm. It's your farm. Anyone who's ever invested in the farm and treated it with respect, it's your farm too. So it's not just the most important day of his life, probably the most important day of the drip community's life as well. And I, for one, I'm making this video to show you my strategy for what I'm going to be doing in the Animal Farm, but you can probably guess already what it is that I'm going to be doing, and which is being a positive community member for the future of this project, because I really believe in drip, I really believe in pigs and dogs, and BR34P, the whole ecosystem I really believe in, and I think it's going to be a huge movement going forward still in DeFi. You know, everyone talks about Frog Nation and all the other communities that have come and gone in crypto. We've really taken a battering in these past month that the Animal Farm's been paused, but as a community, now is the time to come back together and fight for what we believe in. Just to celebrate the fact that, you know, the Animal Farm is reopening again, we're going to get that hype train rolling. I have 10 drip to give away. There's a tweet that's linked in the description of this video, and I'll try pin it at the top of the comments. Get into that tweet, retweet, and comment in the tweet with your MetaMask, and you might just win yourself 10 drip. That's 10 drip going to one lucky winner to get the hype going. Get in the hype going. So I've been digging through as many Forex AMAs as I can get through. Each one's about 4 hours long, so it's pretty hard to get the beef, the meat and potatoes of everything. But the essentials are this, right? So the Piggy Bank migration will be happening on Thursday, the 21st of April. This means that they're redeploying all the contracts onto Animal Farm. Everything will be unpaused on Animal Farm. As far as I will be credited with all pigs and all pigs BUSD. We will have to claim any V2 pigs from the site, which will be held in our wallet. But for example, if you do have pigs staked in the Piggy Bank, then that will be automatically credited to you, right? The V2 tokens will be the same state as they were in the V1 tokens. For example, in the Piggy Bank, they'll be the same thing. And dogs will apparently maybe have the sales tax increased on it to try and stop the dumping of what's happening. So these are the essentials of it, okay? Now, one thing to pay attention to, one thing that we need to understand is Forex likes to do things in his own time, even more so because he felt like he was pushed in this launch of the Piggy Bank. He said that will never happen to him again. So if, for example, the Piggy Bank gets redeployed, but then the farm contracts don't start running again until the day after or something, don't panic, just let him do his thing, let him launch it the way that he wants to in his own time. I don't think we need to rush him or anything. What I do want is for this to be an absolute success of a migration, and I want to get back to printing and farming on the Animal Farm, and I want this project to get back on track. So that's what we're going to do. So as you can see here, we do have right there, vault migration is underway and completed tomorrow. That's what's happening, right? So we did already, if you haven't done this, I'm sorry, it's already too late for you, but we all submitted our pigs into the pigs crediting. We submitted pigs, pigs BUSD, and pigs BNB into here. All farms are currently paused at the moment. We were told to take out some of our assets from the Animal Farm. So for example, my drip BUSD, my dogs BUSD, my BNB and dogs have all been taken out of the farm. So as you can see, I'm still sitting around with about, what's that, about 65K worth of assets that I will be putting back into the farm. In terms of my other things that I had in there, like I do still have some BUSD and USDT right parked in here. Saying I've earned 116 pigs, which is quite a lot of money. If I'd just left it here, I'd been earning that, right? But I don't think that is actually correct. So I don't know what's going to happen with these pigs. I would think that the best idea would be to not credit people with these, but I'm going to have to listen out for an AMA to figure that one out. Which brings us to the piggy bank. The reason that the farm was paused in the first place because of the bots that infiltrated the contract, okay? So strange, right? If we do look at the piggy bank and what I could have had, right, if I'd just left it, right? So far, since the pause of the piggy bank, my truffles have made me $31,000 in this one, 3,000 here, 1,000 here, and the smaller six have also made loads of insane amounts of cash. But I think that this will all be wiped, right? This is not actually real, okay? And we'll be going back to what we were before, where I can start doing the piggy bank lock stakes along with my drip airdrops and whatever, right? What we arranged before. The team is still here, mammoth team that we do have for this, so that's fantastic. And we will start doing that as soon as it hits in. Now, for anyone who is not in the piggy bank or anyone who is in the piggy bank and you kind of want to strengthen your position, here's some news for you. From the beginning of the contract of the piggy bank being relaunched and redeployed, we are actually going to have a 20% bonus. I think it is 20% bonus, 20% more piglets for our pigs BUSD tokens that we're going to be putting into this. So for me, definitely my plan number one, first plan for this is I'm going to be depositing my pigs BUSD, everything that I get back from this migration, back to me. I'm going to be putting it all into this piggy bank, right? I really want to make an absolutely Goliath piggy bank, and I want to support the project the best way we can. The best way we can do this is locking our pigs BUSD into here so that it cannot be moved, right? As long as it's locked in here, it's going to give a lot of stability to the price. Did you know actually that currently over 80% of the pigs supply is actually locked up in pigs BUSD in the piggy bank, which is insane, right? That's so much. Same thing that happened with Drip Garden, right? Over here we do have Drip Garden still running as it was before, and with Drip Garden we have the same idea where a huge portion of the drip liquidity is actually locked up in this contract, which gives Drip an awesome, nice bit of stability there, a good little boost. So that covers the piggy bank. What am I doing? I'll be putting more in, getting a 20% boost on my piglets, right, and getting ready for what's going to be coming in the future. I still think we're going to see a huge dip in both prices of these assets. They're frozen at the moment. Pigs $148, dogs $43, right? I think we're going to see a huge correction coming down. And I don't know, if you want to try catching knife, this is a huge trading opportunity for you. If you really believe in this project, you're going to see the price dump very strongly. I mean, the fact that they're putting this sales tax onto dogs means that the more selling that's going to be happening on it, what happens with dog sale tax is it actually strengthens the floor because it buys back BUSD and makes a nice floor with it. So it will strengthen dogs in the long term, but in the short term, you don't be surprised if you see some really shocking prices on these two assets. A lot of people have had their funds stuck in here for 30 days. 30 days is an age in DeFi. A lot of people just want money. They're going to take a quick grab. Other people are going to speculate and try to be smart in the play. And of course, they're also just going to have some people who are going to want to try and sabotage the project, just like they did with the piggy bank. So they will be out on the howl as well, because when this did first get paused, there was about $300 million in the contract, right? So what I'll be doing is pretty much holding firm and keeping to what I was doing immediately before. If I see a huge dump in the price of pigs, especially pigs, then I will be grabbing that. I do have some stable coins put aside that I'm looking to purchase more pigs with, and I'll be firing them straight into the pig pen, right? Just initially, just getting them to the pig pen, trying to lock them in here so that we can support the protocol. And hopefully, right, hopefully the piggy bank proves to be the absolute beast that it's supposed to be, right? Think about it. What is the piggy bank? The piggy bank is similar to the drip garden, in a way that getting in earlier is going to give you a massive opportunity, and we have a second chance to get in early to this. Then from that point, we can actually take the stakes that we can either go in like garden stealth stake, which will last forever, or we can have a time lock stake. And time lock stakes we can also send to other wallets. So we can reward people who use your link, your referral link, all that, to reward other people who are going into the piggy bank. This is completely game changing because it means that you could send it to your family members, you can send it to your best friends, you could also send it to, anyone who's helped you in crypto, a locked piggy bank stake as a gesture of you know, this will mature in time. It's going to be a really great offering for you down the line. And this is completely different to any miner or mining contract, anything like that we've seen. And of course, the another reason that they did pause this was because they wanted to make it so that we could also have fractional piglets, which means even small investors will be able to get into this contract and be able to compound it and grow it as they want. So if this does work as planned, we're going to see, of course, probably a huge price correction down, but then over time we're going to see everything kind of come back to normal. I think if we can sit down in the early days with pigs sitting about $100 and dogs sitting around $20, we're going to have a nice little relaxing time of just farming, getting back to farm and chill. For me as well, in terms of me wanting to support the platform, of course, we want to get profit from this as well. I'll be going back to what I was initially doing in this farm, which was farming for pigs and cutting 30% profit off of pigs, and farming for dogs and cutting 40% of profit off of dogs. As you can see, like in the pool section, I'm still holding a lot of my dogs in here, actually. Still here, I have 95 dogs. Just in here, this is completely paused. I'm not sure if I have to take these out or not. I've just left them in here for now. Again, the migration is happening at about 12 o'clock noon, EST on the 21st of April. Exciting times. A really great plus about this finally happening also is that once this is all out of the way, Forex is going to turn its attention back to drip, and we're going to get the scratch cards, we're going to get the pancake swap partnerships, we're going to get all the other amazing things that are planned for drip. And you know, that's the one thing that we're all looking at as well. We want to see a growth in this at the same time. And we do have the idea for this lottery coming soon, vaults coming soon, so hopefully that can get moving as soon as possible, plus the future development of adding new partners to the animal farm to get new tokens in here. But I think the focus that Forex is talking about is getting this launched, Piggy Bank out and working, then move on to drip and do some drip stuff, and then finally move back to animal farm. So I think we will see it reopen. We will see hopefully the Piggy Bank be extremely popular and start growing the platform more, getting more people in. Also, I think we will see an uptick in the balance of the garden, because people will start coming back to this farm and using it. Because at the moment, you know, all we're doing is coming back to the animal farm to use the garden. We're not even using it for anything else. But if we're also farming in here and we're using our piggy bank in here, then eventually we're going to think, oh, maybe I'll put more into the garden, yeah? Or new people will come find the piggy bank, then realize that the garden's also there, and it's pretty cool. And remember, the garden and the piggy bank have this mechanism which makes it better for latecomers to come in and grab a piece of the pie, which is completely different to every other miner. That's why they all suck compared to the garden. This is why it's the best one in the world, best one ever made, really. And the piggy bank is an improvement on that. It's an advancement, it's a development, so that's great too. Ooh, nice, $2,000. Look at that. Magical. Magical! If it comes down to a question of do I buy pigs or dogs on the launch, if both of them dump really hard, I'm going to have to say I'm going to have to grab the pigs. And I'm not sure about buying the dogs because I already have a huge bag. So dogs, very good idea, raising the tax on sales for dogs. But will it be enough? Will the dogs survive? Will they survive? You let me know. Let me know in the comments. One more thing, how fitting or kind of like crazy is it that the day after the animal farm is relaunching is actually going to be the first birthday of Drip Network is going to be on the 22nd of April. And there's a kind of community thing going on at the moment where on the 22nd of April, everyone should be depositing drip into the contract, buying drip, putting it into animal farm, I guess you can do now, or going into the reservoir with something around the number of 422. So why not everyone buy 4.2 drip and put it into the faucet, or put it into the animal farm, or put 0.42 BNB into the reservoir in Drip Network to try to support it. That's what I'll be doing anyway, but more on that later. And if I missed the day, happy birthday, Drip. What a year it's been. Get into the tweet, win yourself 10 drip on my old Twitter. All right, peace. Oh, and get your ass into the reservoir. Peace. Don't get wrecked.
Tell me how